On the fourth day of Christmas, Lego gave to me 4 balls of cutting, 3 dead ducks, 2 hands shaking, and a meet up at MRHH. That's what happens.
So I think we should start on a high note with Mamma Mia 2. Here we go again. The sequel to everyone's favorite ABBA musical. Hell yeah!
Yeah, I know. I think it's very essential. It's a very integral movie. It really impacted culture highly, and to have a second one like this, I think is really good. It represents things really well. I think, to have ABBA back in the mainstream, to have another Mamma Mia movie, like who wasn't asking for this? Like
Pierce Brosnan, because he still hasn't learned how to sing.
Oh,
whoa!
Aside from him, everyone they were just looking out for it. They needed it in their life, and I'm so happy that it's back.
You stop right there, good sir. Pierce Brosnan has the voice of an angel.
Okay.
Who's been on meth. But other than that, angel nonetheless.
All right.
That's the intro.
So now that we've shaken loose the chains,
is that the intro?
All that rust off.
Oh, there we go. I was gonna say it could be good. To bring that last year. Hey, it's day something. It'll say on the episode of the 12 days of Christmas. Well, the Manga Raiders Happy Hour 12 days of Christmas. I am Vacant. I am joined by the experts of previewing years, Manimal and
Look to the lookout. Look what's coming down the mountain.
We're bringing back an old classic. Today we'll be tackling, as you probably guessed, because obviously who doesn't know that Mamma Mia 2 is coming out next year, the 2018 preview. And, because it's Christmas, it's time to look ahead to the year, and there's a lot of, a bevy, a boatload, a metric fuck ton of shit that's coming up in the year ahead, 2018. Before we do that now, shall we get in? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, that's a problem. I was just going to say, how are you guys? But to get into the festive mood, I like to drink or eat something that's festive, so I have something called Bucks Fizz. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
Bucks Fizz, yes, I know all about it.
Bucks, Bucks, Fizz. No, it's like an orangey, fizzy wine. I thought you shook it because it looks cloudy and it just says, "Do not," in capital letters, "do not shake before opening."
Under no circumstance.
It's like, point away from face, do not shake. Oh, fuck. And I've just shook the shit out of it. Nothing happened. Hey, we're okay. Yeah. Woo! Sorry to derail the show. Okay, we're just going to throw out a shit ton of things that we are personally excited for, or big things that are on the horizon in 2018.
Or things that exist.
Or things
yeah. I'm not excited about all of these.
Except for Mamma Mia 2, which I'm very happy was brought up initially, because we might as well get the big one over, so everything else will be like a disappointment, but we got the big one out, so it's okay.
You hit the high spot, and you get out. So, where shall we start? Because we're going to tackle movies, games, primarily, maybe some music.
Start with films, I guess.
Start with films. Start with the theater. Oh, I love a good.
So I think that you are looking forward to the movie Love, Simon.
I don't know what that one is. Are we literally just grabbing any name that's saying to be confirmed 2018?
Yeah.
Or is this a big one?
Oh no, it's a big one. I think that you personally will enjoy this movie. How about you look at it and tell us about the description?
I personally funded the project, to tell you the truth. It's a bit of a
good to hear.
Cinematic debut. I wrote, produced. It's my room, essentially. Tommy Wiseau is my idol. It's going to be good. Don't worry. You're tearing me apart, Barry. It's all about someone having a secret love affair with my bop, and I'm not having that shit because that is mine and mine alone.
Mm-hmm.
I've borrowed the rights to the song, by the way. I hope you don't mind.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah. Well, it's free. It's on SoundCloud. If anyone's on SoundCloud, they ain't got lawyers to chase you, so it's okay. Pirate away. I'm just joking, SoundCloud. Please still support us. Anyway, we will go with movies then. I'm going to knock out one right away. It's probably going to be one of the biggest, if not the biggest movie of 2018. Avengers Infinity Wars Part 1.
Woo!
I mean, the last one was not very good, so I personally don't give a shit at all, and I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, but it's not Joss Whedon anymore.
Oh.
It's the crew who did Civil War and Winter Soldier.
Movies I didn't watch. Okay.
Oh, but the good ones.
Yeah,
Winter
I know.
Soldier, Civil War go. Well, I've seen Civil War, haven't seen Winter Soldier. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah.
Critically acclaimed.
Oh, you're just
but
going
not
along
seen.
with it, huh? Can't even think for
I
yourself.
mean, the general consensus is that it was good. It's there for a reason.
It doesn't mean that she'll think it's good.
I mean, I liked Civil War. I liked Avengers. I probably would enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, it'll probably just be another Avengers movie. It'll give you everything you want out of it.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I don't think it's going to be
This is the one that finally has Purple-Faced Dude in it, right?
Yeah.
who's been taken way less seriously since the trailer has been
Well, yeah,
released.
because he looks
Pretty
ridiculous.
much.
He looks ridiculous. in the
Yeah.
trailer,
Oh,
yeah.
dude, put a helmet on. You're not rocking that Bruce Willis with some chin tumors look.
Yeah.
I mean,
Looks
ever
silly.
since someone coloured him as Homer Simpson, now I cannot
No, the Pawn Stars guy is what ruined it for me. That's what I was like, okay.
I can give you about $50 for these Infinity Gems.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what ruined it.
The edits of that one image are quite good.
Yeah.
That's what makes me laugh about the internet nowadays. I don't learn that the trailer's dropped. I learn that
That's the
there's a
same for
ton of
me.
memes going around, and it's come from the trailer.
That's
I
the
always see
same
the
for me.
memes before. Memes are the only thing that travels faster than news on the internet. It's weird.
Yeah.
Now, my question is, do you want to go through the rest of the Marvel movies or segue from one uncomfortable CGI face to the next one of Battle Angel Alita?
Hey,
Oh.
we covered it slightly. I think...
Oh,
No. We can talk about it because it's
Dang it.
28.
Yeah.
Because that was on last week's episode.
The face
yeah,
looks
we were-
gross and it looks dumb.
it's, man, whole new levels of Uncanny Valley.
I mean,
but-
like they've done it.
I
'cause
don't know.
it's
I don't know about the
interesting.
movie, but the face looks really stupid. Like, I mean, I
Mm.
don't really. I guess they were trying to make like a cyborg-looking person, but it just looks dumb, really.
I think they thought this is what anime is.
Yeah.
I like to think, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt that they've done it to say, we'll keep the anime look, but it's the
Oh.
Uncanny Valley. They're an android, they're human, but not. There's something off about them. They're not quite there
Well-
human, and this is a good way to keep it tied in with the original
And
character design.
Maybe
not just
they
It's
saw
anime.
all the complaints from Death Note and Ghost in the Shell about not looking like the original
whitewashing.
characters. So they were like, okay, we'll make sure that doesn't happen this time.
Here you go, motherfucker. Enjoy
I don't know.
it.
I guess my thoughts are it's James Cameron who made the most money in movies doing that same thing with the blue cat people in Avatar.
Mhm.
And Robert Rodriguez, who is known for doing just wacky, cartoonish, kind of obnoxious special effects. I don't know that the director of Shark Boy and Lava Girl is the right one for Battle Angel Alita, but this was announced in like 2001.
The Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Wait, it's been
I
around
have-
that long? This idea?
Oh, yeah, this has been in production hell for the last like 20
Really?
years. I have an issue of Wizard magazine from like 2009 saying, hey, there's finally a casting call for this Battle Angel Alita movie. Boy, that hasn't been touched in a while.
Yeah, that's weird.
So,
Well, they had to
oof.
wait until they had the technology to make anime eyes a real thing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, hey, it's a Canadian girl that they have as the main actor who lives in America, so she's a traitor, and I don't give a shit anymore.
You
but
just
that's
know.
any successful Canadian.
Yeah, and I don't like them.
Uh,
I'm
Man,
sorry. There's
do that.
there's probably a few.
That probably
oh yeah, I'm optimistic. As you know, I'm relentlessly optimistic. So I hope it's a good movie. It looked cool. Some of the fights in there was
I
pretty
mean,
cool.
Yeah, like I mean, I guess they're trying to do what they can with like take CG to its current limits, like with Avatar. I guess that was the point of that movie. But
Yeah.
I mean, the CG looks cool, all right, but the eyes just ruin absolutely everything.
Yeah, it's weird.
I would love to see what they're gonna do, but it's all buried under the
You
top
love to
headline
see
of
what they're gonna
those
do.
funky eyes.
Them eyes.
You're sure
though.
gonna see a
They're
lot.
good. Yeah, you will.
She's got
weirder
Betty Davis eyes.
It's weirder when she's talking to a human and there's an actual normal-eyed human on set and on camera at the same time.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
Like
when
they're
it
not
becomes
doing
more
it for
jarring.
every character.
Well, because when I saw the trailer thing, it was from one of the auto-playing videos on Facebook. I was like, oh, this is a weird-looking all-CG movie. And then I
That's
realized
what
it
I
wasn't.
thought too.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah, it could be good.
Mhm.
God damn it! I don't want to say that in this episode.
Hey,
it
wait.
could be good.
Speaking of uncomfortable CGI faces, I'm sure everyone remembers from the first Star Wars film, the very uncomfortable
Ooh.
CG faces,
Yeah.
which leads us into the Han Solo movie, which, if it happens, will not be good.
No, that's gonna be bad.
It's not going to be a good movie at all.
Why is it not going to be good?
Well, because you don't need to make a Han Solo movie. That's the dumbest thing ever. He's freaking Han Solo. You don't need to give his old childhood backstory. It's so unnecessary.
Yeah. No, if there's one thing we've learned, it's that Star Wars prequels are always good and make sense and live up to what you have in your imagination.
Well, again, I think this is gonna be the first time that I see a Star Wars movie in the theater because I was too young to see Episode 1, and be disappointed and be like, "Wow, that was shit," which is exactly what I don't want to happen with these films, but it's bound to happen. You know?
I'm also glad to see it's keeping the new Star Wars tradition alive of kind of being a trash fire as far as all the stuff behind the scenes.
Isn't that right? That's what
What's
happens
going on
when you
be-
make this shit too fast.
What's going on behind the scenes? Is it just a wreck?
I mean, after all the shit and like recuts and reshoots of Rogue One,
ruined
for
the
Han
film.
Solo, it started out as being directed by Lord and Miller, who did the Lego Movie, 21 Jump Street, and all good things. But the word is that the Disney reps saw the first couple days of footage from their shoots and immediately fired them and rehired. Oh, who's the guy? The safest man in the world. It's Ron Howard, who is the director of such wonderful movies as, like, I want to say The Rush Hour 3.
Oh wait, that's the Happy Days guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anywho, he's also on the short list of people accused for sexual assault recently.
Oh, fits right in with Disney.
And supposedly the Han Solo actor has also been sent to mandatory acting lessons after already signing his contract.
I mean,
So
the guy does not look good at all in the role either. Like, he does not look like someone who should
he
play a Harrison
really
Ford.
doesn't.
Like, he
What I don't
absolutely
get-
does not look like someone who should, like, be.
yeah.
It's just
What I don't get is you hire someone. You hire someone. You're aware of their previous work. 21 Jump Street, great comedy.
Yeah.
You know, Lego Movie, really good film. Also comedy. Why would you then hire someone who's famous for comedies and go, nah, man, needs to be more serious. This ain't gonna work.
Well,
Oh,
Lord and Miller
well.
are now working on a Spider-Man CG animated movie that is about Miles Morales. And it looks
Okay.
like Peter Parker is going to be hanging out in there too. I'm really excited to see where that goes because it looks visually quite interesting.
Isn't that confusing to make like an animated Spider-Man movie when they have their Spider-Man Homecoming and everything?
That's
That's
live
what
action.
we'll
though.
find out. And they're also making a Venom spin-off movie if that hasn't already been canceled.
Is it still gonna have the '70s show guy as Venom?
I don't know.
Hopefully, we can hope.
He was the best part of Spider-Man 3.
God, I remember there was an episode of that 70s show where they break into a radio station and Eric is wearing gloves and just pretending he's Spider-Man and talking about, I feel like Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's good.
It was a good show.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck. Speaking of blockbusters, move on then, Warren.
50 Shades Freed.
No.
Carrying on the
No.
Valentine's Day tradition of classy romance and well-depicted themes from everyone's favorite series.
Oh God, no. Jurassic World, Forbidden Kingdom, or something. Is that what it's called? Can't remember. Should have just double checked the title.
The Fallen
That's
Kingdom.
coming out. Fallen Kingdom. That's it. Forbidden Kingdom
Yeah.
sounds a bit weird in Jurassic Park. Now I say it. Second Jurassic World's coming out. They're continuing with the reboot. So that could be good. I'm surprised it's coming out in 2018. I feel like it won't.
Well,
But
the
that's
last
what
one
it's
was
like
in
for.
2015, wasn't it?
Was it? Was it?
It was at least a year ago.
It
Yeah,
was 2015. The first.
that
one
sounds
came out.
right.
Yeah.
Oh shit! No, that might be right then, because I was thinking it was. Yeah, I was thinking it was like last September. Oh shit! No.
Yeah.
Well, it's cool to see Jeff Goldblum back.
Yeah.
Was he not in the first
That's what
one?
we want.
He was
Not
not in the first one. No.
Ah.
He was the star of the first one. Oh, do you mean?
Oh,
Jurassic?
No, that's not what I meant.
Oh, God.
Banter.
Oh, that was supposed to be a joke. Good one. You're
I'll,
funny.
Lovely.
I'll see myself out now. I'm
A
sorry.
true comedian.
Okay, so we got that. Black Panther is the other Marvel movie that's definitely coming out in 18.
Shall we
That
run
looks
down the list of Marvel
good.
ones then?
We
Sure.
can, yeah, you just
And
did.
Marvel as Sony and Marvel as Fox. Disney bought some indeterminate amount of Fox recently, so that
they
could
actually
be
went through with
interesting. That's what I'm hearing, but nothing firm just yet.
That's actually pretty shitty when you think about it.
It's a little shady in terms
like
of
it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No one company should hold all that magic.
No.
Not all that magic power.
But I guess we should all just be creating new things ourselves. And that's the lesson to take away from
That's all we can do, right?
it. All right,
Not-
Simon, take us
Rich.
away.
Oh God, do you want me to get up the Marvel?
Well, okay, like Deadpool 2 will probably be another fun movie, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe.
hoping.
I
think
don't
that
care
comes
about
out
the
this year.
trailers. I'm not watching them because I'm going to watch the film anyway.
They've been fun. They're not related to the. At least a couple that I've seen on related to the movie.
I thought the Bob Ross one was pretty corny. Like, it's kind of stupid to just do something like that for a trailer. I mean, I get because
Kind of dated.
That's a lot of
Bob
what they did
Ross,
for the first
but-
one, though.
I know, but the Bob
Yeah.
Ross joke is kind of like old and it's
It is a bit dated. It's a
Yeah.
bit of a
That's
thing.
true. That's
You know?
true.
But then who's reading? Who likes Deadpool? It's people who've been reading it. Well, obviously kids, but there's a lot of adults who've been reading it for many years. So I remember Bob. I keep Bob Ross close to heart at all times. So
I feel
I
like
got
most people who like Bob Ross have only just know him out of like the meme side.
memes.
yeah.
Oh, I love the joy of painting. It's all good. It makes me feel happy inside. It makes me feel things. But
Yeah.
most
I don't think it's coming out in 2018, but just as a side piece interruption again, Ryan Reynolds is playing Detective Pikachu in the Detective Pikachu movie.
That's so amazing. Why are they making this?
Ryan
I
Reynolds
don't
voice of
know.
Pikachu. Just stop giving Pikachu a voice. Stop it.
Wait, is this an
I saw-
animated movie they're making?
I think it's supposed to be a live action
Oh,
movie
no.
with CG characters added in.
So they're making
Yeah,
a
it's
live action Pokemon movie.
Yeah, it's Ryan
Yes.
Reynolds dressed up as Pikachu.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
It's gonna be good.
That would be a much better movie.
Yeah, it would.
just
It would be. It'd really be really funny.
I hope he plays it like as a hard-boiled, like noir-style detective.
Yeah.
I can only hope.
Oh, that's
Seen a lot of things. Beat a Pokemon.
yeah.
Let's see if this movie can also be a hard R rating.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, what else we got for Marvel? We got another Ant-Man movie, which is clearly well demanded.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I want to see that.
I don't know. I did see the first.
But I don't know if that'll be in 2018 or not. It was just on the list.
Yeah.
X-Men has Dark Phoenix Saga coming up.
I need
That's
to get caught up on them because I have
And-
not seen First Class or any of them.
X-Men has consistently been pretty okay.
Oh, speaking of Marvel movies, we also got Aquaman. Everyone's favorite Marvel character.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Like I still love Jason Momoa. I think he's a fun guy, but man, I'm like the Flash movie is called Flashpoint, so I'm wondering if DC is going to try and reboot its movie series after 4.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I guess like for how long have people talked about an Aquaman movie? You know, it's been a thing. It's been a joke. It's been a joke for a long time. You know.
Yeah.
And now the joke is
demand-
becoming reality. But they're probably gonna try to wait. William Dafoe's in this movie? What?
Hmm?
Yeah, well, after the recognition of the Death Note movie, he's in high demand now.
Why is he in this movie? Why are they making this movie?
He's the voice of the sea. He's just the voice of the Atlantic.
That'd be great.
Come swim in me.
Yeah, but like, I mean, I guess they want to try to
official.
make Aquaman like, you know, all serious and edgy and cool now, somehow.
Because the DC universe doesn't know how to do things bright and colorful. They only know one way, and it's to go dark and gritty. Even if, I mean, I'm always a firm proponent of you can make anything interesting.
Yeah.
But
Aquaman.
you've got to do it. Yeah,
They just
I don't see
haven't done that.
No. Like, so they're gonna make it. I hope they don't. Have some fun with it. Because it's a dumb
Aquaman.
character.
You have to have fun. You'd be like, this guy just summons fish and he just swims. Like, that's funny.
It's stupid. Just make it a dumb film, like dumb, not a comedy,
know
but
they
make
would.
it lighthearted. You don't have to go gritty road.
I can guarantee this is going to be another flop. Ha! That was not a pun, but it's a good one.
Oh, like a beached whale.
Ooh. This doesn't come out till like December, apparently, too.
Yeah. But if you want things full of nerd references, you're going to want Ready Player One.
Woo!
Man, I read that book. I thought it was okay. It's definitely just the American Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
But
It is.
It's getting well-deservedly shit on because it's not too well written. But I want to see what Spielberg does with it, even though modern Spielberg is not 100%. Oh, I mean, heck, old Spielberg wasn't 100%. But this is the only place I'm going to see Gundams in a live-action movie setting. So
Not
I'll
until
give
the
it a
Netflix
shot.
Gundam series.
if that's real and it's live action, I want to see it.
Dope. I don't think it is, but
No, it's not.
unless Manimal's got some insider
Just being an
information.
idiot.
What else we got? Incredibles 2.
Incredibles 2.
Yeah,
I mean, I
let's go
guess
on the Disney track.
people have been asking for this movie for a while, haven't they?
I'm excited about Incredibles 2. I
Yes.
think it'd be great. I love the Incredibles. It was a good film.
I mean, maybe it is a good film. I didn't like it when I was a kid, probably because it was like a little serious and stuff. And I was like, this is dumb. I don't like it.
I think it lends itself better to sequels than like Monsters University
Or Cars 3.
or Finding Dory.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think it'll be good. It's been a few years since I watched the original, but I remember really enjoying it. I've seen it multiple times. The other sequel, go on, sorry.
Oh yeah, no, you go for it. I was just gonna name another sequel.
Yeah, I was going to say probably on the same track. The other Disney sequel that I can think of is Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Yeah.
Ralph Breaks the Internet, I think it's called. A little tagline. Only a couple years too late, but
Oh no, is this gonna have a lot of meme jokes in it? Please tell me it won't.
It's going to be the
Probably.
emoji movie.
Oh god, that's not good. That's not good.
No. I trust, after seeing the first one, because the references and stuff that they made, all the video game ones, they were cool, but they took a back seat.
Here's the cast: the Numa guy, Lonely Girl, Rick Astley, Charlie bit my finger.
It's been a long time since anyone mentioned Lonely Girl 19.
Call back, right?
I really hope it is. I hope it's internet memes and stuff, but only from like the last
2008 era.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, let's just bring them back because most of the kids in the theater won't know what the fuck they are.
Yeah,
If you went Numa,
Bring
or
back
anything,
Lonely
Chocolate
Girl.
Rain.
The
Boxy.
whole thing is just like Badger on loop.
Well, do you guys know Brookers?
No.
That's maybe not as well known, but
Fred the movie.
oh,
Can be in
Fred,
there?
bring back Fred.
Oh
Fred.
god,
No.
Annoying Orange is there.
Oh no.
I
John
joke about
Carpenter's
Homestar Runner, but honestly, I do want a movie made by that guy. Or those guys.
I would be down for a Homestar movie. That'd be
Uh,
amazing.
Oh
Just
man,
strong-
we did forget the New Mutants in our Marvel lineup. That's a horror movie spinoff of the X-Men.
Oh, I don't even
I
know
was
what that
gonna
is.
ask what that was because I saw the name and had no clue. So it's horror.
Yes, New Mutants is another one of the, I think it's either late 80s or early 90s additional X teams. Back when they had X-Men, X-Force, New Mutants. Just, they were printing money. It was the early 90s. The bubble hadn't burst yet. And now they're trying something new with the superhero genre, because I think mashing up genres with superhero stuff is the way to go.
Yeah, true. I mean, it works pretty well normally.
Mm-hmm.
we
got...
Also... Oh, you got something.
Yeah, I was going to go with the Tomb Raider
Oh,
reboot.
I was just about to do that too.
Yeah.
Is this going to be better than the Angelina Jolie movie?
I haven't seen the old one. I probably won't watch this one.
Yeah, this is going to be like the newer game series, right?
I would think so.
Yeah. It's all about the reboot. Apparently.
I played a bit
Just
of
based
the first
on
one.
casting.
I played a bit of the first one and I enjoyed it.
Hey, they were good games. The reboot were. I mean, the old ones were too. I enjoyed them.
Uncharted is a good game.
Female
All they have
Uncharted is
to
also
do
good.
That
Yeah.
with a bow.
Yeah, this will probably obviously will be more serious than the old one.
What do we got? Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them Part 2. That's
Oh,
coming
really?
out.
I didn't see that. Oh, okay, cool. I enjoyed the first one.
Mary
I
Poppins returns.
Yeah, did not think that.
Everyone was waiting for that return. Besides Mamma Mia 2, which is the biggest return of the next year, this was the
course.
next biggest return.
Yeah.
This is the sequel to the 1964 film.
She's got unfinished business 50 years later.
They're calling it a sequel.
Where's the chimney sweeps? We don't have them anymore. Most people don't have chimneys no more. They're all boarded up. Also, have you got a license for that umbrella? You can't. I'm pretty certain that's violating several flight codes.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, they should just have a bunch of jokes like that in the film. Like it's like, just like, oh god, that'd be great. Like she has to come back all this time.
Just a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. That medicine was outlawed for being dangerous 27 years ago, Mary. Don't come near my
spoonful
children
of
with that
sugar?
shit.
Do you want them to have diabetes?
Yeah. Well, I hope it helps the insulin, Mary, because you've just given him type 2, you fucking cunt.
Although one thing, this movie is set in the 30s though, so that's not as fun.
Ah, I kind of wanted a out of touch Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to take the kids on a lovely time down the park. No, you can't get that park. There was a rape there 2 weeks ago. It's shut down now for good.
Yeah.
Never mind. What else is there? There is
another Insidious movie.
Oh, no. I'm not even going to mention the bevy of horror films that there's going to be, because there's always shitty horror films that come out. There is Pacific Rim 2, which looks cool. It's got John Boyega in. Boyega. Yeah, sure, that guy.
We've got Early Man, which is the new Aardman claymation. We've got Omniverse, which is the new Studio Leica claymation. And Isle of Dogs, which is Wes Anderson's new claymation.
Look at all those claymations.
That's, yeah.
I'm begging for a Pingu.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of
any day now.
That's different. But how about the friggin' animated Grinch movie?
Yeah.
Did we need another one?
No, we didn't.
Jim Carrey nailed the live action.
Let it be known that I like the live action film. Fine.
I do. I love the live action.
As a separate entity from the original story, I think it's a fun movie. It's funny. It's a good watch. But I don't think this is necessary. I mean, they've made a lot of Dr. Seuss movies like this, haven't they? So I guess it just makes sense.
Oh, who can't forget Cat in the Hat?
I don't like the live action Jim Carrey movie, but I'm also satisfied because we have the old 70s era cartoon.
See,
which was fantastic.
The Jim Carrey one is just like it's a different take on the cartoon, right?
But when is ever having a good product stopped anyone from rebooting / redoing something? Ghostbusters.
Never, and that's why we're getting the 5,000th adaptation of fucking Peter Rabbit.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Predator then, not Peter Rabbit.
Oh, Predator.
Oh no, I want to see the new Predator. I'm still a shill for that.
Yeah.
It's going to be a Shane Black, who I like.
Yeah, but it doesn't have Arnold in it.
That's fine.
Well, you know.
The second one didn't have Arnold in it.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Okay,
watched any of
the
them.
second one isn't that great, but
Oh, speaking of things that aren't that great,
other-
everyone in the world has demanded a standalone Bumblebee movie because he was clearly the character with most personality. Remember when he said one line in the first film and then suddenly lost the ability to talk in the next movies? Remember, and he's like, "I'll stay with the boy," and then he suddenly like, "Oh yeah, he just can't talk now." We just went through this whole process of fixing his voice, and now he just can't talk because it's funny. I guess I don't know.
Funny for him to use the radio to talk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But on the Bumblebee standalone movie, it's either The Rock or John Cena who's in it, and I want to see John Cena in a Transformer film.
Well, John
like,
Cena's in the movie. It's actually John Cena.
John Cena, and I just want to see him like not running away, like do you know the normal male characters were, like Mark Wahlberg and stuff, and Transformers 4 and Sam. What's his name? Fucking Shia LaBeouf. I almost call him. Is that Shia LaBeouf just running away? I want to see John Cena wrestling, fucking Megatron.
But honestly,
giving the attitude adjustment to him.
No, they're saving money on CG by just like stapling plastic and cardboard to John Cena. He will be playing.
But
I am Cenatron.
No, honestly though, I mean, if this is like some people are saying that it's kind of like a reboot. If it is like a reboot of the franchise, that's better than otherwise.
Do you know what? I'm willing to give it a chance because the complaints of the Michael Bay movies is they're all bloated, they're over the top. And
this isn't Michael Bay.
So this is a smaller. If it's a spin-off, it's going to be a smaller scope. It'll be more focus on.
Oh no, Michael Bay's the producer on it.
Maybe not then. Bumblebee saved the moon.
I mean, he's producing, so it'll probably be something in tone with like the Ninja Turtles movies that he produced.
Right. Yeah.
But speaking of reboots, they're making a new Wrinkle in Time movie, which I'm really pumped about. Because the last time they made a Wrinkle in Time movie, it was a made-for-TV special based on the like 1970s book that I read and loved as a kid. They made a TV-only movie back in like 2010 that I'm pretty sure they just did on a budget of $12 to keep the rights for it a little while longer. But that looks good.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, hey guys. Okay, Ghostbusters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, think of George Clooney.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ocean's 8, starring Rihanna.
What?
They're making a
there's
sequel
an Ocean's 11 reboot
to the Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12 thing, but it's Ocean's 8.
I thought it was a prequel.
Or whatever it is. But it's Ocean's 8.
It makes sense to be a prequel if it's called Ocean's 8.
Yeah.
I mean, Rihanna was great in
not 10.
Ships or whatever it's called.
Oh, Battleship! I can't believe I forgot they made a movie on a freaking board game.
I want Rihanna to only star in properties licensed from board games. So like Monopoly, the movie, Cluedo. I think Cluedo could be a murder mystery movie. You can make.
I mean, there was supposed to be an Adam Sandler Candyland movie for the last 10 years now.
They were going to make a Monopoly movie too.
Of course, if they make all bets are off after the Emoji movie got made, and there's rumors on the internet of a meme movie.
No.
There's rumors. Now, most of these have come from like 4chan and Reddit, so
Well, that's fake then.
I wouldn't be. Well,
because the Emoji movie didn't make the money they were wanting.
Yeah, and it's universally called shit.
I mean, that doesn't matter. It's all money.
Well, yeah. Of course, but we also. What was I going to say?
If it was based on quality, we wouldn't be getting Hotel Transylvania 3 after 2 wasn't too terribly good.
That's
we wouldn't. Well, no, the Mission Impossible movies have all been pretty good, but we're getting a 6th one.
Oh yeah,
yeah, Tom Cruise, he's back. He never went away, I guess.
The Rock is starring in both the Jumanji reboot sequel thing and Rampage.
They just released a Jumanji movie.
That's out?
Yeah, it's coming out like next week.
Just to show you how popular it is. Let's release it next to Star Wars. That'll work.
I think it's like 20th of December here, so I guess actually when at the time of this recording, that's like next week.
Well, yeah, I guess there were advanced reviews that I saw pop up on YouTube. Yeah.
probably not great.
I don't know. I didn't watch the reviews, but
That's about it for movies, isn't it? Pretty much.
Yeah.
I can burn through the list of the other
Oh yeah,
ones
sorry,
real fast.
sorry, go on,
go
yeah.
for it.
What do we got here? Talked about Early Man. There's Hotel Transylvania 3, Rampage. Peter Rabbit's getting another one. There's another horror movie called A Quiet Place that might be kind of interesting. It's about monsters that attack you if you make noise. Den of Thieves is another action thing that I don't really care about. Put on the list. Blockers is about a group of parents trying to stop their daughters from having sex on prom night. John Cena's there. They're doing
Starring
a
as one of the
movie
daughters.
about Nikolai Tesla and Edison's fight between direct current and alternating current called the Current War. That looks real good.
Is it an action-based one?
I'm
that'd be
guessing
great.
it's like a historical suspense drama, but I'm interested in the subject.
I like the
And
sound of
I
it.
want it to
also-
be action.
There's a movie called Red Sparrow, and next to it, I just wrote the note: Jennifer Lawrence pretends to be a spy, and we have to pretend we're not sick of Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
And also Game Night, which is about a group of adult friends who they're supposed to be in a murder mystery party, but it turns into an actual like kidnapping murder conspiracy plot.
Yeah.
And that's
cool.
it for movies. That's it for movies.
Yeah,
There's
honestly,
no other
there's
movies.
absolutely nothing I'm looking forward to next year. Probably like I don't even know if I'll. Well, I guess I'll watch the Han Solo movie in the theaters.
Yeah.
If it comes out.
Aside from like two of those comedies,
well,
I
okay,
mentioned,
well, except for-
nothing is
yeah.
based on original scripts.
Yeah, except for like Deadpool 2, I guess. There's really nothing here that I care about at all.
Yeah. Well, hopefully there's more for you to care about. And is there any music or anything that's coming out this next year that you're
Well,
excited for?
you can't really look ahead with albums because a lot of them are just announced randomly. But I think Utada Hikaru will release a new album, that's confirmed. And Psycho Mori will probably release another album because she's fast with things.
Yeah.
And
Good turnaround.
Oh yeah. Frick, who else? I don't. Carly Rae should release another album. I think because she's recording stuff now, and it's been like 3 years since Emotion, so that would make sense. But I don't really know. There's really no one's like, we're releasing an album for sure, because a lot of
I
this
know.
stuff it just comes up, you know.
Yeah. The only one that I was looking at was Eminem's album, Revival, but it's been released. Well, it's been released in December. It's December 15th. Come out, so
Yeah, that's right.
gonna pick that up.
So
Or at
there's
least-
a lot of games and movies that I was convinced were next year that are all this month.
Yeah, it's weird. I had to keep double checking shit because it's like slated for 2018 and it's come out early.
Everyone's favorite Japanese hair metal band, Loudness, is releasing a new album. You
Oh,
guys
yeah.
remember them from Rock and Roll Crazy Nights.
Rock and roll.
It's a song
Of course.
you guys have to listen to. It's amazing. Like it's
We might-
January in video games is weirdly stacked this year.
What's coming out in terms of video games?
And I'm just going to blow through January real fast because we got Street Fighter V Arcade Edition. And for the most part, I tried to leave out like expansions and re-releases. But I think that's significant enough because I like it. There's also the new Kirby game, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Monster Hunter World, and Dissidia Final Fantasy. In addition to a Digimon game and the Inpatient, which is a VR-only thing.
Yeah, the Dissidia NT I'm looking forward to. I'm definitely going to pick that up. I'm a big fan of the Dissidia games. I'm not a massive like first-person fighter. First-person fighter. That's not a genre.
Technically, that's what
beat 'em
those
ups.
games are.
Yeah, well, no, you're not first
You're
person.
fighting
But
with
yeah,
guns. In a first
beat 'em
person
ups.
shooter.
I'm not a massive fan of, but it's 3D arena as well. It's not like a 2D like beat 'em up kind of thing. I enjoy them.
Because
They're
that's
really
a
cool.
3-on-3 game, isn't it?
Oh yeah. And the new one is 3-on-3. But then
Okay.
there'll probably be modes where you can like go to 1-on-1 and 2-on-2 and all that kind of stuff. That's like the arcade mode is 3-on-3.
Yeah. I'll be curious to see how well Dragon Ball Fighters does, because that's gotten a lot of hype, but I don't know if it'll be able to live up to it in terms of sales, because fighting games are weird.
It'll be the next dive kick.
Fuck off. Dive Kick is amazing.
That's what I
Okay.
mean in terms of sales. So it's good.
Okay, well, maybe. It's hard to say. There's a lot of fighting games coming out next year. I'm excited for that. Oh, man, I didn't even include Birth Eggs Latest.
What was that?
Under Night in Birth Eggs
Oh,
Latest.
God, yeah. Best title of ever.
I don't think that's even the weirdest Japanese fighting game title, because like there's some stuff with Melty Blood, Actress Again, which is a sequel to Tsukihime's plot that didn't actually happen in the game. French Bread is a weird developer. What else we got here? I'm just gonna blow through this, and if anyone wants to talk about it, go for it. So we got Soul Calibur 6. A new Kirby game. There's a new Yoshi game. Mega Man 11. Bayonetta 3 just got announced. That'll be fun. Devil May Cry is getting a 5th game that hasn't been announced yet, but all the rumors are just going, yeah, it's happening. I backed into Visible for an uncomfortable amount of money, so I'm looking forward to that.
Uncomfortable being over $20.
Over $100.
And do
I
you
wanted
get
the
something
T-shirt,
out of this?
okay? I'm getting a T-shirt and an art book, and that's what I'm in for.
Okay. Well,
Fuck the game.
as long as you get something.
Yeah, there'll be a free game too.
Oh, a free game. Like, who really cares about that? Not as important.
Shin Megami Tensei 5 doesn't have a release date yet, but fingers crossed for 2018. Atlas is always on time. Project Octopath Traveler is an old school like 2D, 2.5D RPG by Square Enix. It's coming out on the Switch. Looks very pretty, but very dark, supposedly. Fighting EX Layer is done by the Street Fighter EX team, but not with Street Fighter characters anymore. So it looks really good. Also, Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, which is all the characters from ArcSys fighting games in the last year or the last generation are just getting thrown into a single game. Metroid Prime 4 got announced last year, but is probably not going to make a 2018 release date, but I'll mention it. Spider-Man has that PS4 game coming out that,
Oh shit!
again,
Yeah, I
I'm
totally
not
forgot
sure
that
if that's
existed.
2018, but
Is
they've
that a
done
sequel
quite a
to
bit.
the Spider-Man 3 DS game? Because I
don't
played
think
that.
so.
It sure is. You
Great.
got it.
That was a fun one. You touched on the pad where you swung.
Yes. Last of Us Part 2 is coming, and I don't really care because I haven't played the first one.
Oh,
but people
I'm
like
excited.
it.
I'm excited. I really hope it's going to be good. I thoroughly enjoyed the first one.
I've never played a Far Cry game, but 5 is coming.
That might be the first one I play because I really liked the Middle America cult, isolated village thing that they've got going on. So
It's an interesting setting. The only thing is, supposedly that got delayed because they were removing loot boxes after all the legal kerfuffles came
That's
about.
a good thing.
yeah, I'm happy to wait for a game that gets rid of that shit.
Yeah.
Why
don't they make the
I know
Far Cry
Corn
in the
is
Yukon?
excited because Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming. I'm still pissed that it's called Red Dead Redemption and not something else Red Dead with an R. Because the first one on the PS2 is Red Dead Revolver. I played that one. I did not play Red Dead Redemption. Like Red Dead Revolution or something else like that. People know what it is. Come on.
Yeah.
That's just funny branding. Ace Combat 7, in case you're interested. Battletech is getting a new game. MechWarrior 5 is a reskin of MechWarrior Online, which people don't tend to like. Anthem is the next BioWare thing, unless the main BioWare unit gets killed by EA, because that's what they do. System Shock's getting a remake, which is not, just a re-release. It's getting a ground-up work, and supposedly looks really good.
I don't know.
God of War has its weird Dark Souls-inspired sequel coming up. You're a Dad. Could be interesting.
I really enjoyed not the demo, but the trailer that they had. Was it E3 this year or last year that they had it?
Last year was the reveal where it was just Kratos walking through the woods with his adopted son.
Yeah.
it looks much, much different than the old God of War games that I wasn't a big fan of, but I like the Norse setting, and, you know, most things that have been kind of taken Dark Souls inspired, pretty good on the whole.
Yeah.
Detroit Become Human is the next David Cage shitfest. So if you enjoyed stumbling through Heavy Rain or Beyond Two Souls, you're in for another treat.
Yeah.
Shenmue 3 is probably going to be delayed till 2018, but that was the Kickstarter game that
God, yeah, I forgot about that.
Supposed to be actually made. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is the Castlevania. Its Mighty Number 9 is to Mega Man. Bloodstained is to Castlevania. So that's been around in development for a while. Could be good. Psychonauts 2 is still supposedly being made. My dog is barking. I apologize for that. She's not a fan of Psychonauts. Crackdown 3. Yeah. That's the
coming.
sequel to the first game that was only sold because it was packaged with the Halo demo. I can't be too angry about that, though. I'm a big fan of the Zone of the Ender series, which is only around because it was packaged with the Metal Gear demo. Speaking of Metal Gear Survive is not canceled yet.
No, yeah.
It's the action multiplayer game that's got zombies in it, and Kojima's not around, so that'll be interesting.
We'll see.
Darksiders 3 is also not canceled yet, and the developer hasn't closed down yet. That's interesting. Ni no Kuni hasn't been canceled yet, and how did that get a sequel? Death Stranding is not coming out in the next 3 years.
No, I was going to say, I saw that on your list, and I was like, you are an optimistic motherfucker if you think that's coming out.
A Way Out was revealed at E3, and I don't really care about it. It's like a co-op prison break thing, but
yeah, looked fun, but
it'll be fun when it's one of those PlayStation Plus releases in like a year.
Yeah, I can see it that way. I'd play it. Probably wouldn't pay the full price of the game for it, though, to be honest.
No. Sea of Thieves is Rare's pirate-themed MMO, but that's going to be PC and Xbox One only, so I'm probably not going to touch it, and I don't really care about it. And then finally on the list of things I could find in an hour is Dreams. That weird PS4 experiment done by Media Molecule, who did the Little Big Planet stuff, and I still don't know what the hell that is, and I've watched a good 20 minutes of footage.
Yeah, I watched the E3 reveal 2016, and I have no fucking clue. I don't know how it can be a game. It looks good. It
got a good chunk of time at the PlayStation Expo last week, and it's still in that state of, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. I'm like, it looks cool, but what are the mechanics? What am I going to do when I get it home?
You make your dream.
My dreams are usually, like, quite boring, though. It's like, I'm in work without my pants on. Oh, shit.
What else stuff? I mean, there's Dynasty Warriors 9.
Here's one that's on there.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Fuck you. That is also not coming out this year.
It could. That and Final Fantasy VII could come out this year, next year.
I don't think Final Fantasy VII Remake is ever coming out.
No, it's 2020. It's what I'm saying.
Oof. I don't believe it. I'll be honest.
I'm praying. I mean, there's too much hype about it now. There's too much. They've pushed the idea out the door now.
Yeah, and Mega Man Legends 3 will happen any day now. I'm still not. We all live in our own dreams.
Oh my god! If Final Fantasy VII and Kingdom Hearts 3 came out in the same year, I'd pop a boner. I'm not gonna lie.
We should also be getting Yakuza 6 pretty soon, in addition to Kiwami 2. I think I might be the only Yakuza fan on the podcast, though.
Never played.
I would encourage you to pick up Yakuza 0 and just...
It looked good.
It's fun. That is some of the wackiest writing stuff I've ever seen. All right, Agony's coming out.
Yeah. Which
Oh,
one
wait.
was that?
It's a first-person shooter that just takes place in H.R. Geiger world, where like you're done as meat, and
Oh.
everything is just bio-organic goop, and you might be in hell. But there's
Super
2
Meat Boy.
games like that are also named similarly.
Yeah, there's I'm trying to look at my list. The only things that I couldn't see, Days Gone. I don't know if you quickly mentioned that one. Don't know
Oh,
if it's going
yeah.
to come out. It's the zombie one, with the it had a bit of publicity over the last couple of E3s, but there's not much news forthcoming about the
My
date.
note just says that other zombie thing.
The other zombie thing.
It's the
And
one
then-
with the liquid mechanics for zombies pouring into a building.
Yes,
That's
pretty
all I
much.
know.
I want to play it because it looks cool. And then also Overkill's The Walking Dead. The trailer dropped just like this week or last week.
Oh, yeah.
No way that's coming out in 2018, but apparently it's slated for that.
What else we got? Jurassic World Evolution. I don't think anyone's going to care too much about. Biomutant is this weird like rabbit adventure game thing. There's another Call of Cthulhu adaptation coming out, but it looks like it's got some money in it, and that could be fun. And I'm surprised that people are still convinced Project Phoenix is going to happen ever. And there's a
people
4th
live in their
Bard's
dreams.
Tale game. I want to see that.
I've never seen that. Is it RPG or?
Bard's Tale is an old, like, it was early times in computers.
Oh, okay.
And it got a PS2 game that I played that was all right. It was kind of a hack and slash dungeon crawler thing. So I don't know what the 4th one is supposed to be.
So like Baldur's Gate or?
Yeah, but with a lot more humor to it.
Okay. I enjoyed Baldur's Gate. I remember as a kid. There's fuck all. Like I remember the story was trash. Well, there was no story.
Yeah.
It's like I'm a play as this dwarf and kick
That
shit.
and like Dungeon Siege kind of thing.
Yeah. Some good games.
There's a No More Heroes spinoff coming out for the Switch. There's a bunch of Switch stuff that I didn't even mention, like the Fire Emblem thing that's
Yeah.
in development.
I'd be a lot more excited about the Switch stuff if I had a Switch, and I might just take the plunge and get one next year, but I don't know. It's coming up
Eventually, I'll
like
buy a
cash.
game for the one that I bought 6 months ago.
Eventually, you'll get there. I mean, there's like the Yoshi game I'm excited for. That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. If I hadn't already played through Breath of the Wild on the girlfriend's / wife now's Wii U, I probably would have gotten that there, but As of right now, I'm probably going to be getting like Mario Odyssey for Christmas, but other than that, you buy Nintendo consoles for Nintendo games.
Yeah, true. That's pretty much all for games, and what I can think of, unless there's any news on Persona 5 Crimson that we've dubbed it. Probably not.
Nothing yet. I will be interested to see if Atlas does any announcements for that Project Fantasy that's being done by the Persona team. And I would imagine there's also going to be a lot more the Dancing All Night games for 3 and 5. Should be getting more information on those coming soon.
Yeah.
Which, again, I'm just there for the remixes.
There's an event on, is it 24th of December, where some more details are going to be revealed about the animation. So maybe we'll get more info about other things Atlas are doing. I don't know.
There's that, and all the news that I've been reading for Nintendo is talking about there's going to be a Nintendo Direct in January to kind of talk about its upcoming year.
Okay, that's cool.
So.
Let's see. Okay, that's games. So we've kind of hit the major points, movies and games, out the way. Is there any TV series that you're looking forward to in the next 12 months?
No.
Okay. Well,
like blunt, but I've kind of stopped watching TV.
Yeah. No, that's fair enough.
From binging it on Netflix.
That's fair enough. For me, Walking Dead, I guess I'll carry on watching it. It was meh.
You sound so excited.
I mean, that mid-season finale happened the other day, and it's getting hard work, but I'm still in there. Stranger Things, I believe, is coming out with something in season 3 next year. So that'll be
sounds
fun.
about right.
I like to binge that.
Westworld, I think, has its second season coming out.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh shit, yeah, that's cool. I really, really would like to see the second season of that because it was a good cliffhanger, and also it teased a few more things. So I'm really keen. Hopefully that comes out near the start of the year. Then I'd like to see that in springtime or something. Don't want to wait the entire year. Game of Thrones is not coming out in 2018. It's delayed till 2019, the final season. There is a couple of shows that I want to check out just because they're unique. There's going to be a live action Titans, it's called, which is Teen Titans. So it's going to have people playing.
Oh, yeah. And there's also supposed to be Young Justice is getting a follow-up.
Looks interesting. I don't watch like Flash and Arrow and all those kind of things. I don't watch them, but the Titans one has me interested because I used to watch Teen Titans cartoon, I remember, back in the year. So I'd give that a chance. I'm willing to give that a shot. The other thing I saw,
all this shit we deservedly give DC's movies recently, they have consistently had the best like animation and live action shows of their comics. I would much rather I would get into the Flash, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow universe before I get into like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or haven't heard good things about Runaways or what was the other one? God, fucking Inhumans. We can avoid those.
Yeah. I'll keep away. Oh man, hopefully Titans is as good as Riverdale. Because we all need that reboot. And the other thing was I don't know, I literally come across this on IMDb today. And I don't think we've discussed it or anything yet, but it was called Star Wars Underworld. And it's a live-action TV series set in the Star Wars universe about a bounty hunter and his mentor.
Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting. Could just be the bounty hunter game, but live-action TV series of Star Wars.
Huh. I mean, I haven't watched it, but I've heard great things about Clone Wars and Rebels, so maybe that'll be good.
It'd be interesting. Anything TV-wise for you, Manimal? I'm guessing not.
Obviously, just Full Metal Panic 4. You know.
We're going into...
Is it on TV? It's on TV somewhere.
I wasn't looking at the Skype window then, so I didn't know if you were still squatting on your on your amp.
Nah.
That's what Manimal. When Manimal checks out, he just goes and perches on an amp away from the microphone.
A true Slav squad, even though I'm 0% Slav, but you know how it goes.
He's like, okay, I'll make a prediction in 2018. Manimal will get rid of the Canadian and Finnish sides, and he'll adopt a new nationality.
Well, because I already have the Pole blood because of the pierogies.
I was going to say, he's been leaning on the Polish lore pretty recently. I'm predicting
especially
Polish
considering
Manimal
that
2018.
Yeah.
He's been squatting on some Poles.
Oh, yes.
Do you do a Slav squat when you're in the Polish restaurant?
There's no chairs. There's no chairs.
Yeah.
You just put the plate on the floor and I just pick it up and eat it there. No fork.
Just go and perch on one of the rack of amps that are along the wall.
Everyone just goes on the floor, basically. They play cards and drink, and they just throw the food right on the floor.
It sounds charming, though, in an odd way, so maybe. I guess you've led us on to a good one, then. Anime in 2018. Now, we're not doing a season preview or anything, but if there's anything that's been announced that you guys are looking forward to.
Yeah, we got Full Metal Panic 4, which is like the most major. Like I've said a billion times. I've been talking about this shit for since 2015.
Yeah, you have.
But if it actually comes out, I'm not going to jinx it. If it actually does come out, it's obviously there's no show that could be more anticipated than this. There's literally not a single sequel of anything in the world.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I think that it's going to suck, and I'm very scared. I am absolutely terrified that it is going to suck.
I love this.
Because my expectations are so impossibly high, that I'm absolutely scared that it's just going to completely blow and they're going to just ruin it, and you're going to wish that they just never made it. So I hope it's good. I really just hope they don't do that. But we'll see. There's
Well-
another season of A Manchu, which is unexpected but
Oh,
cool.
okay.
A Manchu
fair
is
enough.
a good series, so I'm.
Is that the female diving or swimming team or something?
Yeah, no, they're
Would
not
they
a
dive?
team, but they dive. Well, diving is a
That's it.
small part of it. It's mostly about the setting. There's another season of Date Alive, which is like, I mean, the second season wasn't even good. It was just it's one of the most like watchable and mediocre harem shows. That's like, okay, whatever. Maybe High Score Girl will come out finally. Maybe it won't.
Okay.
Probably won't. Has it come out this year? So it's been on the list for a long time.
Here's a list of stuff. I'll start off with one that you'll probably be happy with, Manimal. To Be Hero 2 will be coming
Oh
out.
shit! They're actually making that.
Nice.
That's actually got a sequel, but like a second season. That's
Oh.
kind of cool.
Okay,
I'm
all
happy.
right, all
More
right.
To Be Hero on the way. If anyone
That's
hasn't checked that out yet, go for it. 'cause it's good.
Kimono Friends too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Different director, man.
No,
Got a boy-
I think it's
Inferno
the same
Cop too.
guy. I haven't heard any news about that.
Yeah,
I did just watch the preview for Pop Team Epic,
yeah, that
which
looks
is
epic.
just an interview with the guy trying to make him say he's looking forward to the show.
Oh,
And then he doesn't say it, so the two characters in suits push him onto a train.
yeah, this is gonna be a great show. It's gonna be
That's-
it's an awesome show, isn't it? Yes,
I want to see that real bad.
it's gonna be good. But
Yeah.
yeah, Inferno Cop 2. Of course.
Oh, shit, yeah, yeah.
Trigger's masterwork, Inferno Cop, is coming back.
Inferno
That's
Cop
a good
2.
thing.
Here's-
Darling in the Franxx and the, what is it, Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad is the Trigger things coming out.
Oh, well, and
Again,
again,
this is all just stuff I wasn't talking about in the winter preview.
Yeah.
But
say that.
Sorry.
they've
It's okay.
they've been talking about the Steins Gate Zero thing for a long time. So
Oh, yeah, that's
maybe
the
it'll come
ultimate
out.
ending thing.
Maybe it won't.
That is slated for 2018, but
because
obviously,
it's been talked about since like I don't know, the end of 2015 probably.
yeah. Here's some. I think this one could be big. It is for me personally, but Code Geass Season 3. I'm hoping it doesn't suck.
They don't need to make
But-
that.
No, they don't. No, they don't. They don't need to make it. I'm hoping it's good, but when you end a story so, well, and
Well,
there's
yeah.
no real plot threads that were left,
Well, that's the thing.
undone.
It's an unnecessary sequel, right? Because Full Metal Panic 4, the story didn't finish, so it makes sense. But something like that, like it's over. Is
It was
not?
kind of as done as it could have been.
Yeah.
Like Code Geass, you couldn't get more done than the resolution of pretty much everything and all the conflicts in the story. One Punch Man 2 is coming out. Obviously, that'll be a big ting. I'm excited. I enjoyed more One Punch Man. Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress 2.
Oh,
That's
they
getting a
actually
second
confirmed
season.
that.
Yeah, that's slated for 2018 as well.
It'll probably be better than Attack on Titan, but still mediocre.
Do you know what? Attack on Titan Season 3 is also coming out from which studio? The subject material of this one, I think this will make or break the fandom, because obviously it's a juggernaut, Attack on Titan, and for good reason. It's a good show. But yeah, the source material is getting into that. It'll be interesting.
So
It'll be
this is the third season when they do the basement reveal, which you already told me what it was, but is that when they're going to do it?
I think that won't be till season 4, because season 3, I always say Attack on Titan follows the zombie formula, where there's an external threat of these mindless creatures, and oh my god, they're scary. But then they learn to adapt and survive, and all of a sudden that threat isn't really anything. So then it becomes people, characters with hidden motives and everything. And then this one is all about them against people and a conspiracy inside the wall and all that stuff. So it's a different take than what it normally is. So we'll see. Like I say, I have mixed feelings about it, because it wasn't definitely not my favorite arc of the manga, which is definitely the current arc that it's on. Oh boy, it's great.
Devilman is getting a new adaptation.
Is it? Oh, okay.
That's coming out January. Manimal, Full Metal Panic is coming out, so you'll enjoy that.
Oh, did I say that already? No, I didn't. I know. Wow.
Persona 5, the animation is coming out. Obviously, that'll be very enjoyable for me and Nair. Although I don't know how I feel about it being in Japanese, because I played the game in English. I don't know.
Same. I don't know. We can hear Sakamoto with his name pronounced correctly.
Sakamoto. I really want to
Not
replay the game.
Sakamoto.
What is that how they say anything here?
Yeah,
They-
Ryuji
yeah.
Sakamoto.
Are you kidding me?
Who is it? Anne as well that they said Anne, like Takamaki. They said it a bit
I
strange.
don't know.
Takamaki.
Yeah.
That's what they said. Takamaki.
I never got over on instead of Anne.
Yeah.
I realize on is an actual Japanese name, but she's Annie. Get your
And
gun.
oh yeah, Takamaki. Sakamoto. Yeah, that was weird.
Don't they have
How
people who
strange.
are like, hey, that's not how you pronounce it. Say it right.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe that is how you do it. Who knows? I'm not.
It was a
Fluid.
choice.
Yeah.
God, they got other stuff
My-
coming out.
My Hero
There's-
Academia season 3.
That'll be fun.
Woo! And a movie.
Oh, nice.
It's going to be an original plot movie, but maybe it'll be fun. Could be like the Bleach movies, which are
It's
just
gonna be
like
a
you know,
filler movie.
dumb fun. Who knows? I
At
haven't
least
seen
it'll have a big budget, and you'll be able to see some new stuff.
Yeah, but yeah, because it might get, like I say, if it follows the Bleach formula. I haven't seen the Fairy Tail one, so I couldn't really comment. But you know,
I mean,
well,
I've enjoyed the few One Piece movies that I've seen.
not seen any of them. Dragon
Um,
Ball like good movies as well, actually. Well,
Yeah.
not all of them, but most are
There's
enjoyable.
another Gundam Thunderbolt coming out. This past week I took a short car trip up to Omaha to see part 1 of the Fate Stay Night Heaven's Feel Route movies. So I imagine if the other 2 come out stateside, I'll go see those. Went
Okay.
to see that with my friend Other Brian. That was a great time.
Wow, that's
I-
nice.
I-
That's nice that. Wow, yeah, just like Love Live, right?
It was a 3-hour car trip to Omaha.
No, see, I'm not
I
even because
can't
I don't
pretend
care.
like it was
I don't care about this movie
downstate.
at all. I was just trying to somehow get the Love Live bitterness back.
Yeah. Oh no, I did go see that though. That was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Great
why-
time.
That's why I'm bitter. I'm still bitter that it didn't come here.
Is there any
Like
new
if you
Love
didn't
Live?
see it in the theaters, get out. It's only good the way I saw it, and you couldn't.
Yeah, I couldn't because they freaking you want to go to some freaking small ass freaking Barry. No one even knows what that is, but they get it. We don't know. Disgusting.
Maybe they have a large, Crunchyroll subscription.
Well, no, it's
fan
because
base there.
they're in Southern Ontario, which is the only part of Ontario anyone gives a shit about. But I don't give a shit about it, so whatever.
I personally give a shit about Eastern Ontario. That's the only
Don't
part
call it
that mine
Eastern, but okay.
does. Eastern Ontario East. That's my side.
Yeah.
That's about it for anime for me. Anyway, that's my list of just things.
There's
Obviously,
that-
there's
Monster People Family anime coming up that I'll keep in the.
Monster People Family anime.
I'll keep it in my peripheral vision. I'm not going to go
Yeah.
not so over that. There's that Godzilla anime movie done by Gina Oboshi coming up.
fuck yeah! I forgot about that. God,
I'm
did we?
very curious about that. Golden Kamuy is getting an anime. That'll be good. I love that comic. No one else is going to know what that is, but when it's good, I can say, I told you so. hope
I
it's
don't.
good.
Hopefully, I hope it's good because you like it, and I don't like people being disappointed.
Well, it happens a lot, so you can't be too grumpy.
Yeah, that's true. That's about it for anime for me. Has anyone got any others? Obviously, we went through the winter season preview, so there are some we're looking forward to. But
I was gonna say,
Just to
as I get into like the summer and fall seasons of next year, there's fewer and fewer announced or actual things coming.
yeah, I just looked at the what's been announced and slated. I mean, not all. Hopefully, these do come out in 2018. I'd be looking forward to them, but you never know. What else is there that I'm thinking of? That's about it for the preview. Is there anything you guys personally are looking forward to this year, next year?
Within the next year, hopefully I'll be able to throw my book up on Amazon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe a
Oh.
dental appointment. Some more Barry Goldman tunes, of course. Well, I'm actually looking forward to doing FOM again in 2018. So that should be something.
Doing what?
February album writing month.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I really
I was
shit the
like-
bed last year. I made a bunch of like terrible noise songs and stuff. So hopefully, I made the Bop Bop too, which is also a terrible.
Well, I
noise
was
song.
gonna say, sir,
The bot was dropped in that month, and you cannot pretend that wasn't a banger. So, you know.
An absolute banger.
That was the hit of 2017. I personally don't know if you can top it next year. Yeah. I hope you do, because I'm your friend and I want you to succeed, but no, I don't know. You got some... It was pretty straight fire, Bot was. I am looking forward to... I'm trying to think of what's going on in the next year. The World Cup's coming, you know, woo. No,
who's hosting it this
in
year?
Russia?
Russia. I am not going to the World Cup this year because it's in Russia. And that's no offense to Russians, but if you went to a
like
football
a weird
event...
place to have a World Cup?
Well, I'm going to preface this with I have nothing against Russians, and the average everyday Russian is a fine, upstanding, normal human being, I'm sure. But the problem is, if you go there wearing football shirts and shit like that, there are the subset, the Russian ultras and all that kind of shit.
No, there's precedent for the Sochi Olympic Games not being the best.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't they set the arena in Crimea?
Because that's not technically Russia.
Something about Crimea River.
I
don't know. Pyeongchang is the South Korean Olympic Games
That's
2018.
Is it really?
To hold an Olympics game.
Really?
That's
Wow. Okay. Fair enough.
So
That's crazy.
and then I think 2020, the Summer Olympics are back in Beijing.
But they already did that.
No, 2020 they're in Tokyo. We can all live in Europe.
Come on, Sushi Police.
Come on, man. It didn't
so
do its
sorry.
job. If you forgot. Yeah, this 2020 is in Tokyo. What else is there coming up this year? I'm looking forward to doing a bit more writing. And Manimal, I'm going to say it. I'm going to look forward to putting out some more video content for the channel. Growing the channel.
Technically, you do put video content on the channel.
Well, like the actual content geared towards YouTube, not just shoving a still image on a podcast and throwing it on YouTube. We're actually going to make content for YouTube. It's going to be good. I'm saying it. I'm telling you.
I agree. And one of my post getting a job investments I've been wanting to make, you know, in addition to a house, is a better PC that can handle some editing software, and I can do some video stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm most of the way there. We got the microphone. We got the camera now.
There you go. Why don't you just do it at work? You know, just like on your break or whatever. Be like, guys, I got something to do.
I mean, to be fair, people have taken advantage of the, like Phil, who runs the wrestling shows. They've taken advantage of the studio to do wrestling vignettes and promos.
Oh. Yeah, just do the podcast there. Just, you know, you don't even have to leave work. You just gotta.
I genuinely think our audio is better because they use clip-on mics and they don't know how to. They don't know how to just monitor audio. I think they just don't want to clean up audio. They're like, oh yeah, you're peaking. That's about the level. They'll turn it down so you don't clip the audio. But that's it. Doesn't matter about background noise or anything. It's like, nah, fuck it. It's a live video. Who cares?
Gotcha.
It's like you've got all these expensive mics and you've got all this shit around. They're all, you know, £1,000, you know, cameras and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And then you don't do something that I can do. Like, you know, I can do audio editing. Not live. I will say that right now. I cannot do it live. I have no idea how to. But I can edit in post. Anyway, yeah, that's that. Maybe. I am trying to pick up as many editing tips from them as possible, like what software they use, how you do certain things. Like, so I was trying to ask him like about the green screen. I'm like, so how does that work? And then he was just showing me because they're quite short on the ground. So anyone who can like help them with stuff is greatly appreciated. But that's getting away from us. Anyway, so yeah, that's my preview of 2018. It was a bit of a shit one. The World Cup and maybe some writing in videos.
Well, you know, the last World Cup was pretty fun. I don't even watch like soccer and stuff, but you know, I think I actually watched that crazy Germany-Brazil game with my friend, and I was like, hey, this is interesting.
It's something to watch now because it's a big event. Like it's like the Olympics.
It's cool. It's like a big thing. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't watch table tennis on the regular, but if it's on the Olympics, I'll watch that shit. And
It'll be
you
fun
enjoy
to
it.
watch America lose and no one care again.
Yeah, but I can't root for Italy now.
I like listening. All I want is just the loosest Aussie blokes commentaries to come back. He's a comedian called Alex. Oh God, Alex Williamson, I think it is. And he just did like his own football commentary, but because he's Aussie, it's just brilliant. It's just like,
Yeah.
I'll link some videos to you in the future. But anyway,
Is
that
Germany
is
gonna win
us.
again?
Probably. Germany are pretty fucking good still. Their teams. I think they've
Yeah.
only lost Philip Lahm. They're still producing quality players. He's retired. Yeah, to be honest, if I was a betting man, I'd put my money on Germany.
What about your own homeland?
England? No. No.
I thought they've won before.
They did. Once. Like in the
Once?
60s.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The game's progressed a lot now. We're not in a good era for players. We were 15 years ago, like late 90s.
Oh,
Whereas now, they're still good players, but we just haven't got like they don't play together enough. So, but anyway, that's whatever. Let's not talk about football on the 2018 preview. Anything
yeah.
else
Let's
you
not
guys
talk
want to
about
say?
the Los Angeles Raiders here.
Nah, fuck that shit. It's all about the Manga Raiders instead.
Oh.
That was day 4, 5, 6. Editors appropriate. In your brains, I'm not going to edit it.
Wait,
Thank you.
are they called
Next.
No, they're called Are they called Los Angeles Raiders or Oakland Raiders?
Oakland,
They're Oakland.
I thought they were the Los Angeles Raiders.
Oakland
No.
Raiders.
I embarrassed myself. What do you? I don't
That's-
give a I don't give a shit
That's
about
fine.
football.
Nobody
Well,
gives a shit about the Raiders.
On our anime podcast, I'm sure these die-hard football fans will probably be offended.
All you need to know about the Raiders is stay within a good distance from their fans.
Oh yeah, I know about that.
Or
Love you,
Oakland in
Raiders
general. No, we don't.
From Kansas with love. We might get there. No, we won't. I was going to say, 2018, we've got our trip to Kansas to look forward to.
Yeah, get over here.
Well, if that happens, don't jinx it.
It
Meet my
will.
dog.
I'm going to meet Nair's dog, and I'm going to go home. Just be like, right,
Yeah,
see
that's
you in
it.
a
I'd
bit.
be like, hi, shake a paw. Be like, hey guys, see you later.
Well, let's get on the plane. Captain said he's waiting for me.
Yeah.
But until next time, speaking of waiting for us, I hope you wait for us tomorrow with another episode of the 12 Days of Christmas. No clue what it'll be, but it'll be fun all the same. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Feliz Navidad. I'll nab your dad and
Oh.
take him
Ooh.
on a date.
Ooh.
But I'll return him safely and before 9 o'clock.
We'll be back.
Okay.